Ladies and gentlemen, the assholes of wrestling podcasting are back in the saddle again tonight. What is up? I hope this finds you all great. Let me first off say thank you all for tuning in. Last night was a badass show. We had a great time. Tonight we're gonna have another great time. Let me welcome my co-host at this time, David Estacado. What is up, my brother?
Yo, Ron, that was a nice entrance. That was real nice. I appreciate that.
I'm getting ready. I'm
Okay.
getting ready because we've got a whole bunch of shows coming up, so I gotta get that game face on, and that you gotta put that effort in there, right? Maximum effort.
Maximum effort at all times. Yep.
That's right, man. Dude, oh man. On the heels of last night, tonight's just gonna be a good time. Because last night was fun as hell, plenty of surprises on there. I can't wait to see what we got in store for tonight. We are talking tonight about Ring of Fire Wrestling. They have their show, Champions of Fire, as well this Saturday. That will be up in Hickory, North Carolina, if my memory serves me correctly. You know what I'll do? I'll just pull up that flyer.
Yeah, just post that good old look, beautiful poster footage.
It is Hickory. Look at that. I was right. I remembered things.
Yeah, Zay Vega, Morgan Dash,
Dante Khalifa, Tommy Okami. I see Channing in there. I see Luke Fury. And, out in front, you've got their heavyweight champion, Scotty Brooks, and the challenger for the heavyweight title, TNA legend, Kazarian. Frankie Kazarian is going to be in North Carolina this weekend. It's going to be insane. Dude, there's going to be a lot going on with this show. I've only got 5 matches to talk about, but I'm sure there is more. I can't wait to find out more about it. What's up, Tommy Scott chiming in? How you doing, buddy?
The assholes of podcast.
Yes, the asshole. Yeah. Best podcast going today. Hey, man, listen, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, and that's giving us too much credit. Is me calling myself an asshole. Is me giving myself too much credit. No, so that's the thing. I've decided to embrace exactly who I am at all times now. So I've leveled up. I've evolved. We'll say it that way. And look, did you notice? Did you notice something? Look here. Look right here. Look right here. What's that say?
I think you meant to say, look over here. Owner of the Wrestling Wire podcast.
Yeah, but I don't have the Saint handle no more. Because I've figured out something. I've got so many people hating me now that I wanted to make sure they had my name correctly when they open their mouth. Because they're either going to open their mouth to say my name, or they can open their mouth for another reason. And these pants are great. My zipper doesn't get stuck. It's amazing. So, with that being said, Tommy Scott said the Dante Khalifa. Man, look.
Dante Khalifa.
Yes, the Dante Khalifa. Yes, I know who he is, but I was just referencing him on the flyer. Okay, but I saw the Dante Khalifa interview with Scott Larson, and let me tell you one thing. I've worked with Dante Khalifa before. Anyway, I already liked the guy. When I saw his interview with Scott Larson, I liked him even more because it really puts you behind the guy behind, the fighter that you see. So I'm sold on Dante Khalifa. I'm all in. I understand he hasn't been in the ring for, he's not a 10-year vet. That dude's got gas in the tank.
I was about to say.
So
he may not have the years up there, but he does have, the talent.
Oh, definitely.
Of course, you know this, Tommy. Right. He's going to. He has the humidor ready at 24/7.
No, so I'm not going to be there Saturday with Frankie Kazarian. I'm booked in Union, South Carolina. On that day, I'm not booked, or I was unable to take the 2 bookings. That is a trip I can't make. That's
can't do a double shot.
3.5 hours. No, they wanted. Well, somebody asked me to do that the following weekend, and I was like, "Look, I can get there at like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and the show starts at 7. This is not going to go good. Like anything goes wrong at all, and your host. I don't want to do this to you. I don't like that idea. I mean, unfortunately, that show no longer is happening that night, so I don't have to worry about that. So Saturday, my friend, next Saturday, oh yeah, we're gonna have a great time next weekend. I can't wait for next weekend as well. But I've got so much going on coming up. I can't wait. Everything looks good. Let's talk about this show though. This is what we're here for. Um, we have got Love Machine versus Bodie. That's gonna be a
Hey, look, let me tell you, Gary the Love Machine
yeah.
has shown up at FWA and he has been a hit. I'm telling you, he's going to be a hit here as well. He's kids making waves, and I'm liking it.
Excellent, excellent. I've seen him before. Solid Bodie as well. JC Owens versus Gunnar Rose. I've seen Gunnar Rose before. I've never seen JC in person, but this is going to be nuts. You got the patriotic powerhouse versus this. This kid is speed. Gunnar Rose is nothing but fast. I'm telling you.
I'm excited because it's a clash of styles here.
Yep.
You got the powerhouse versus the high flying technical wrestler.
The first two matches we've talked about are both clash of styles. So it's going to be something special. This, guys, look, there used to be this drug called speed back in the day. I think it might still be around. I'm not sure if it's called the same thing. But if you ever wanted to see what speed looked like in person, not on a person, but in person, it's this. Luke Fury and Morgan Dash. This is going to be high octane, action packed. I don't know how far into the crowd you're going to be safe from somebody landing on you.
You won't be safe.
For what are you saying? 5 rows deep?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm at least saying front 5 rows, you got a chance.
No, not yet, Tommy. Not yet, because that's going to be more for Thursday. But oh yeah, wait, that should have done. You know what? I'll work on it as we're talking about everything. You're right, Tommy. Good man. Good man calling me out.
Oh, dude, Tommy's on the ball with this.
He's on the ball on it.
But we're gonna have to figure out within reason what shit is that like a punishment or whatever, or like a bet, a wager on all this. We'll have to figure that out, and we may even discuss that on air Thursday night. We'll figure that out. Inferno Championship is on the line. Trey Chaos is defending his title against Tommy Okami. Now, if anybody was paying attention, which I hope you were, because I shared the video. I could get the video. I'm not going to, but I could do this. At the last Ring of Fire wrestling show, the reason I'm not doing this is because it would take me too long to get it. The last Ring of Fire wrestling show, what occurred was Tommy Okami won a battle royal to earn that number 1 contender spot. Now, the Friday before that show happened, so 1 week prior, it was champion versus champion. It was Scotty Brooks and Trey Chaos, with the winner taking both titles. Well, Gina, the little pet of Trey Chaos, got involved, slid in the ring, and Scotty Brooks got knocked upside the head with the title. So that match ended in a throwout. It got thrown out, DQ. So title doesn't change hands into disqualification. Here we are. Look, I made a promise to Tommy Okami. It's in the video. It's on my Facebook. I will tag Tommy Okami in the video later. And that way he can see it again. And everybody else can see it that's following this and following him. I made him a promise that if Gina gets involved, that there will be severe consequences for her and Trey Chaos. Okay. So,
laying down the law here.
Yeah. Well, as commissioner of Ring of Fire Wrestling, I have to put some authority in there. I was brought in to rein in some of what was happening. It was getting out of control. The inmates were running the asylum, so to speak. And so I got a phone call late one night. Hey man, listen, we need you up here. We need somebody to help bring some things under under wraps. We need some things brought into control. No problem. I'm
Mhm.
on my way. They know about the old me from the other lifestyle, the other time, the before time,
Before times. The
the
before
before
times.
times. We'll say pre 2018. We'll say before I was ever involved in wrestling. They knew about the guy that was up north, doing things in DC, doing things in Baltimore, doing things up in those necks of the woods. They knew about that guy. So they called me to have me bring a little bit of that old school taste to it. So that's what we're doing. Now, this is going to be a fun one right here. Look at this. You've got the tag titles on the line in a triple threat. You've got Whiskey Business, the High Hitters, and Fisticuffs. Folks, all three of these teams can go.
Mm-hmm.
You have got your brawling brutes in Whiskey Business. You have got your straight up technical game changers in Fisticuffs. And you have got high hitters. It's in the name high. They're going to fly and they're going to put you in the air and put you on your ass. This is what's coming. That's going to be an insane matchup right there. And the other match that I have at this time is the main event. Ring of Fire Wrestling Champion Scotty Brooks defending against the TNA legend himself, Frankie Kazarian. Good grief. That's going to be a fun matchup.
That's the one that you put together. I mean, if it weren't for you,
Yes,
we wouldn't
right.
be having that. So
Yes. They introduced me for the first night I walked out there in front of the crowd, and everybody's looking at me like, what is this asshole doing here? Why is he here? And I had to explain it to him. I had to elaborate and tell them exactly what was going on because Scotty Brooks was already in the ring and my music hit. And they were like, whoa, wait, what? Where did he come from? Right.
Mhm.
That's where I came from.